Hello YouTube and welcome to M0CSN live on YouTube, live on 10 meters. Just having a little look around, see what's about. Seems to be a bit. Oh, happy days. Nice to see 10 meters open and rocking and rolling. Let's see what we can work. Getting a bit set up, bit wobbly. Get the cameras all done, and away we go. Amplifiers on, and a bit of power as well. Let's have a little see what's about. A bit quiet before, but seems to be a bit kicking around. See if we can get some stations in the log. The year it before, it's well woke up.
That's great. That's all to you guys. Ham radio operated. Now, I want
bit of stateside as well, so let's get that back a bit. Probably done this before, but you know what it is. Get sorted out and do his thing, and you know where we go. A little bit towards there. All should be good. Let's have a little see. Who in the world? Bit of stats. There's Col. Afternoon to you, Col. See what goes. I don't know whether we should just work a few on the fly or go and find somewhere and call DX. Justice for all. Hello, Justice for all. Col, if you're still listening, how's the audio? Is the audio coming across okay? Radio and mine. Probably just, yeah, clear enough. Can hear the radio clear enough. Checked it before, it seemed okay. Let's have a see what's about anyway. See if there's anything. Oh, it's a nice big juicy signal. Big Italian signals. Cheers, Justice for all. Hopefully the radio's sound. I don't want the radio too quiet. I don't want me too loud. So hopefully we've got it. Hopefully we've got it okay. Nice sunny day. It's probably too nice to be sat in the shack having a little route around here. But hey, what else do you do? Let me see.
Amazing signal. Thank you very much. Mike, congratulations. Have a good day. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day as well. This is Romeo 5 Alpha Juliet QSF. Whiskey Mike 4 Charlie Hotel. Whiskey Mexico 4 Charlie Honolulu. Thank you. 5 and 9 plus. You're also 5 and 9 plus into Cape Cod, Massachusetts. First time on 10 meters.
Decent signal. Tell you what, let's go fishing. Down the band, see what's about up here. Bit of Russia, we don't want Russia. Well, there's plenty around, so that's chances are. I think we'll take up residence around there. Is the frequency in use? Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Is the frequency in use? Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening.
Norway, Denmark, Foxtrot, K1 India, over.
If he's working or he's listening. Nice. No, nothing. Let's get out of there. So frequency in use, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Is the frequency in use? Again, one more time. Is the frequency in use? Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Nothing heard. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 and listening.
November 3, Mike Zulu Lima.
November 3, Mike Zulu Lima, I think was the call. I think we got it correct. It looks like Scott. And a very good morning to you, Scott, if it's to be correct on QRZ. Name this side is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And we're located in the city of Manchester. And currently this afternoon into Manchester, Scott, you're a good 5.7 to 5.9 on the peak, over.
Okay, very good there, John. I'm in northeastern Pennsylvania. You are between 5.8, 5.9 with some QSB here this morning. I'm not too far from the city of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. We're also I'd say about 135 miles from the state capital of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania there, John. What I got was Mike 0. I'll get the call on the next call round there. November 3, Mike Zulu Lima.
November 3, Mike Zulu Lima. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Scott, fine business, and thanks for the location your side. Scott, this side, the call is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, and the name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and we're in the city of Manchester. And as I say, you're currently 59 into Manchester. And we're also live on YouTube this afternoon, Scott. We're broadcasting live on YouTube currently on my YouTube channel. So you're the first contact on the band, and you're the first contact on the live stream, Scott, over.
Okay, very good. Well, that's good to hear there, John. I'm happy to be your first contact. And I'm so happy that 10 Mtrs is open again. It's one of my favorite bands there. I've been through a few of these cycles there, but it's nice to hear it open here, John, for sure. I hope the band stay in good condition. Working conditions here, John, I'm running an old Yaesu Foxtail 1000 Delta. I have it set about 200 watts here. That's about the max on this radio here. Quite old, but a very good old transceiver here. My antenna is a 205 band cubicle quad, up at 60 feet. They're just about looking at the UK here this morning. Back it comes to you, my friend, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November from November 3, Mike Zulu Lima.
On November 3, Mike Zulu Lima, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Scott, fine on the working conditions your side, and we do know the transceiver. We've had one in the shack a few years ago now, Scott, but again, a great transceiver, did the job. And I think one of the last, what I call the last proper built radios before we started moving into the newfangled stuff that's thrown together. But you can't beat the old stuff, Scott. It does the job, and it's sounding fine. And the cubicle quads, well, they do the business. They're notorious for being very, very good, Scott. Scott, this side, the transceivers, the Kenwood TS890. And with that, we've got the Heil PR40 microphone. Power's at about 400 watts at the minute with the expert amplifier. And that's going into a Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo mini beam. That's currently up at about 35, 40 feet and in your direction. So that's the situation, Scott, from what is a very sunny Manchester this afternoon. Beautiful day. It's probably around 18, 20 degrees at the moment, and quite a pleasant one. But a nice day to play radio. We've got a day off work, Scott, so we're taking the most to get on the radio and have a good session. And as I said, go live on YouTube this afternoon. November 3, Mike Zulu Lima, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Back to you, Scott.
Okay, John, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November from November 3, Mike Zulu Lima. Okay, that's some nice weather there for sure. We're running about 8 degrees here at the present time. Still quite early here. Our local time here is 9:06 in the AM here, and we're getting a little warmer, but our warm weather's just about done here. We did get our first frost here, John. Very good on the amplifier and the antenna, working well for you. I have a Mtrs AO1200 here, and I very rarely use it on 10 meters. I usually keep the 2 on 20 there, but I don't know, this band's opening. Maybe I'll play around with it and see how it performs on 10. It's been a long time there, so we'll check that out. I forgot to tell you, the mic we're using here is a Heidel number 5. And I agree with you on the OEC transceiver, yeah. That's the last good radio that they made there as far as the radio is concerned. The new ones are all menus and very confusing to use. That's why I keep this old radio. I really don't want a new radio there, John, for that reason there. So I have this one here, and I need to go back many years. I have a set of 10-wood twins here I still use here, the T59D transmitter and the match receiver. And they date back to about 1976 there, John. But look at them, it was like the day they came out of the box from the factory there. Back it comes to you, my friend. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November 3, Mike Zulu Lima.
November 3, Mike Zulu Lima, Mike 0 CSM. Okay, Scott, fine business, solid copy with you still. Yeah, the older radios, Scott, the 1000Ds, etc., and the 990s, in fact, as well. And I also had a flavour for the Icom 775 DSP. That was a phenomenal radio. Big old bird, 200 watts, did the job. And they're just like tanks. They're still going around. They still work solid today, Scott. They do a great job. I think the newer transceivers these days, they've changed too much. They've kind of lost the soul, Scott. I'm not too keen on a lot of them. But I mean, I've got the 890 Kenwood. We had the 990 Kenwood, but we got rid of it for the 890. I think the 990 wasn't as good as the 890 that we're using now. We also have a couple of Yaesu 710s. I will say that the 710s, Scott, I think they're a really good radio. They are menu driven, but they've got a belting RX on them things. They're quite good. But I also have a 530S Kenwood, which is a valve radio, as you probably know, and that's kind of my Sunday driver, Scott. When I want to go on 40 meters on a Sunday, we drag the 530 out. We play on that one and enjoy that. This one, though, for HF at the minute, the 890 is the main play thing. But it's all subjective, Scott. It's boys and toys and and bank accounts as well. It's a bit like owning a boat, being in ham radio, isn't it? Bang another 1,000 in the bank, Scott. I think that kind of covers it. N3MZL, Mike 0 CSN.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November for November 3, Mike Zulu Lima. I remember, John, when I purchased this radio back in 1996, and I told my ex-wife, I said, you know what? I'm buying a new radio. She said, how much is it?
No.
I said, $3,200. She said, what? Now I laughed because got to replace this radio now. It's probably $6,000 or whatever. And yeah, things have just gotten totally ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. It's very good on the 530. Yeah, that was a hybrid like this one here. The valves, as you were saying, the 6146 and the 12BY7A, yeah, 12BY7A driver in it there, which is an old audio rectification tube, I guess, from the black and white television set there. But it's a flawless setup. They really work well there. You know, I'm thinking, I wonder what's harder for people today to tune these radios up to the transmitter or to work the radios with the menu. For me, I'd rather play with this radio, but I'm 66 years old, so I didn't grow up in the computer age there. John, I have an iPhone here, and my wife has a computer that she used for work, which she's just retired, and that's about it as far as the also computers right there, John. There, I don't know. I guess if I really got serious with it, I guess I could learn, but I don't know. They're just scary to me. That could go. It's Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November from November 3, Mike Zulu.
And 3MZL, Mike 0 CSN. Well, Scott, you've you got a point with the menus. At the end of the day, they're complex. Setting it up with all the band stacking registers and splits and all sorts of audio equalization and one thing and another. Now it's kind of like, you know, lose 2 days to change one setting. So the older radios, I think the 775s, the 1000Ds, etc., the 990s, that ilk was just sort of plug and play, turn it on and use it. You didn't really have to worry a great deal about things. And I think they've just give you more now to play with, and you spend more time setting things up than actually being on air and using it. So it gets a little bit confusing sometimes, I think. And I've got to be honest, I'm not into the menus myself. I'm a little bit younger than you. I'm just 58 now, and but even me, I don't mess with the menus. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I've been in the menus and I've altered this, I've altered that, and blah 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 blah." And you know what? I just factory reset the radio and just use it as they sent it out, and it just works the same. I've not done anything special with this Kenwood. I've not altered the audio at all or anything like that. We've just got the PR40 on it, a bit of processing, and that's about as good as it gets, and that's about as good as it will get as well, Scott. I'm certainly not looking to fly rockets to the moon, that's for sure. I just enjoy talking on the radio, and I'm not really bothered how I do it as long as I'm doing it, Scott. So there you go. Anyway, Scott, listen, I'm going to try and work a few more if you don't mind. It's like I say, it's a nice afternoon. The band's looking like it's going to start picking up, being in shape. We've had some really good contacts the last couple of days. Stateside, VK, India, Bermuda, and so on and so on. So hopefully today, now I'm not tired and I'm in the mood, I'm going to do okay. We'll see how it goes. But Scott, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure to work you this morning, your side, this afternoon, mine. You're in the log, and you're also live on the YouTube video as well. So I don't know if you ever get on YouTube, but if you do, I've got a YouTube channel there under my call sign. And this video live on 10 meters will be there. You're the first contact on it. So if you do get bored and you want to sort of root around and look at some mindless lump from Manchester talking bubbles, that's the place to do it, Scott. But in the meantime, you have a fine day, pal, and enjoy the rest of the week. Stay well, stay healthy. Until the next time, and hopefully it won't be long. M3, Mike Zulu Lima. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. All the very best from Manchester, Scott.
Okay, John, very good indeed. Yeah, I will go to YouTube. I do watch YouTube. I'm a musician, and I like to listen to a lot of the music out there. So, okay, great. Okay, I won't hold you. Thanks so much for this posting QSO, and I will check that out. You have a great afternoon. I hope you make a lot of contacts. I better get out of here, too. I got some things I got to do. So, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November 3, Mike Zulu, and cheers, my friend. Thanks again.
Cheers, Scott. Many thanks for the QSO, and enjoy the rest of the day. And stay safe until the next time. 73s. QRZ, CQ on 10, CQ10, CQ10, CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. CQ 10 meters, and also live on YouTube, streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ 10 meters. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ and streaming live on YouTube also. Oh, it was a bit of a pile up. We didn't manage to pull anything out, so we're going to have to listen again. There's a lot of stations called on that one. So Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening again. Whiskey 2, November, Foxtrot, Juliet, I think. Is that one correct? It looks like Frank or Ceci. I'm not too sure.
Yes, Whiskey 2, Foxtrot, Tango, Juliet, QSL, John.
Whiskey 2, Fox Tango Juliet, Mike 0 CSM, very good morning to you. And you've got the name correct, John, over in Manchester. And you were the strongest one on the pile there. I think it says Frank or Cece. I'm not too sure which one you're going to go for. So you apologies for the wrong one. And the right one, no doubt, on the next over. You're 59 into Manchester. Very sunny afternoon. And you're also live on YouTube as well on the YouTube channel. So pleasure to work you this afternoon from Manchester. Whiskey 2, Fox Tango Juliet, Mike 0 CSM.
QSL, John. Very nice to meet you. Good afternoon to you. Frank is fine, no problem. I have you 5'9". 5'9" this morning into New Jersey. I am 5 miles west of the George Washington Bridge. Back to you.
Okay, Frank, fine business, and thanks for the 59 in New Jersey. And again, you're a cracking signal, Frank, this afternoon into Manchester. And a pleasure to work you for the first time, according to the logbook anyway. So there you go. Many thanks, Frank. Frank, I'm not going to hold it with you because there was quite a lot of stations calling. So I'm going to try and work as many as I can. We've got a day off work today, Frank, with you. We had a little bit over the weekend on the radio. And we were looking forward to today being off work to get on the radio and also go live on YouTube as well. So while we've got it, we're going to do it, Frank, and hopefully get a nice video and work quite a lot of stations as well, Frank. So, Frank, listen, all the best. Many thanks for the call. Enjoy the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Stay well, stay healthy. Until the next time, all the best from this side in Manchester. Whiskey 2, Fox Tango Japan, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers for now, Frank.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Very nice to meet you. I'll make it quick. Enjoy your day off playing radio, and good luck while the propagation is good, and all the best to you and your family. I'm going to say 73s. I got you in the log also. Ciao.
Many thanks, Frank. 73s. The Victor Echo 3, I think, met the call.
John. Victor Echo 3. Victor Echo uniform. Operator is Bill. Bravo. India Lima. 59++. Roger.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Echo uniform, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Bill, very good morning to you. And the name correct, John. You're also 59, 5'9" into Manchester this afternoon, Bill. And you're also live on the YouTube video as well under the call sign. Pleasure to work you for the first time. VE3 VEU, Mike 0 CSN.
Yes. Fantastic signal coming in. Nice to meet you for the first time, and I know you have a real pile up there. I am 35 miles east of Toronto, running an Icon 7300 with 100 watts and a Stereo 827 antenna job, originally from Northern Ireland.
QSL, Bill. I thought with the accent there, I recognised a bit of a twang in it there, Bill. So you never lose it, do you? It's a bit like the Mank one, Bill. You never lose it. Bill, listen, many thanks for the call. There were quite a few calling, so we're going to try and pop a few more off and see where we can go with this thing. Just quickly, the transceivers, the 890 Kenwood, we're throwing around 400 watts out, Bill, at the minute through the MA5B, which is up at about 35, 40 feet and pointing somewhere over the pond, Bill. So there you go. Bill, many thanks. Enjoy the rest of the day, pal. And enjoy 10 meters. Stay well, stay safe until the next time. VE3, Victor Echo uniform, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers for now, Bill. Cheers, Bill. 73s and the KD9 Yankee Delta X-ray. Is that correct? Kilo Delta 9 Yankee X-ray Sierra. We'll try that one then. Is that Mike, I would imagine?
Yeah, QSL there, John. Operator is Mike. QTH is about 40 miles north of Chicago. Very excellent signal and audio today. You're about a 5x7 event view.
Okay, Mike, KD9 Yankee X-ray Sierra, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you. Many thanks for the call. You're about a 57 on the peak into Manchester, Mike. And as I say, you're also broadcast live on YouTube at the minute. We're live on the YouTube channel under the call sign. So, Mike, pleasure to work you across the pond this morning, this afternoon. And nice day in Manchester. Warm, sunny. And a pile up on 10 meters as well. So life doesn't get any better, Mike. Mike, listen, I'm not going to hold it with you, pal. A lot of stations calling, so we're going to try and work as many as we can. Until the next time, KD9YXS, Mike 0 CSN, listening for the final. 73 from Manchester.
All right, 73, Sean, have a good DX over there. Mike 0 CSN, Kilo Delta 9, India 305.
73's Mike, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 and live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on listening. Charlie Hotel Golf made a call. Station with Charlie Hotel Golf. No, wide open. QRZ, Mike 0, CSN listening. Mike Delta made the call.
November 1, Juliet Mike Delta, reading from Rhode Island in the USA. Sonic break.
November 1, JMD, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Carl, fine business. Many thanks for the call. And there's a cracking call sign. That's the name of my business, Carl. JMD Plastering. So happy days. You're going in the log as well. You're 59 in the Manchester, Carl. And sounding good. November 1, Juliet Mike Delta, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Cheers, Cal. 73s. Hope to do it again soon. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. And live on YouTube also, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling and listening. Again, Lima in the call sign. There's a pile, so Lima in the call sign.
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Delta 8, Golf India Lima. Kilo Delta 8, Golf India Lima. The name is Joe. And we're in Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio, man, Roger.
Kilo Delta 8, Golf India Lima, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Cheers, Joe. Many thanks for the call. And fine on the location, your side. Name's John, this side, Joe, over in Manchester. You're 59 into Manchester this afternoon. A bit of a pile-up going on, Joe, but we heard you the strongest there. Kilo Delta 8, Golf India Lima, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November on 10 meters. And you're live also on YouTube, Joe, over.
Roger. I don't have YouTube, so I don't know what that is. So, anyway, you're about 5'7", 5'8". In Dayton, Ohio, there this morning there. The name is Joe, and we're in Dayton, Ohio there, Roger.
QSL, Joe, fine business. Well, Joe, many thanks for the call this afternoon, this morning, your side. There's a lot of stations around there, Joe, so we're going to try and work some more while we can. In the meantime, you take care. All the very best from this side in Manchester. You enjoy the rest of the day until the next time. KD8, Golf India Lima, Mike 0, CSM. Many thanks from Manchester, Joe.
Hey, thanks to you too there, Manchester and England. 73, see you there. You have a good day. If we hear you out there, we'll try to get back to you again there. Kilo Delta 8, Golf India Lima, clear.
Cheers, Joe. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 and live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling and listening. Sierra, question mark? Whiskey 5, Whiskey Golf Sierra, is that correct? Whiskey 5 Sierra Golf Sierra, Mike 0 CSN. Sorry about that, Sterling. Ears were a bit offside. Very good morning to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November in the city of Manchester. And into Manchester this afternoon, you're about a 56, 5 and 6. Whiskey 5, Sierra Golf Sierra, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Hey, Roger, I'm a 5'6", and Manchester, you're a 5'9",
Whiskey 5 SGS, Mike 0 CSN. You've just jumped to a 55 there. 55, you're on 55, 57 given the shape of the band. So all's good in the world. And many thanks for the call. Pleasure to work you this afternoon, this morning, your side. And nice to get down into Texas. And that area sounds like the band's starting to take shape, so we're going to be working a few stateside stations. Sterling, many thanks for the call. We're going to try and work some more because there were quite a few calling, and hopefully we'll do it again some more further down the log. Until then, all the best from Manchester. Whiskey 5 Sierra Golf Sierra, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, listening. A Lima Zulu 4, I think. Lima Zulu 4. Lima Zulu 4, Sierra Charlie. Okay, Stefan, very good afternoon to you. The name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November, and slightly off on the beam with you, but you're 5 and 8, 58 into Manchester this afternoon. LZ4, Sierra Charlie, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. QSL Stefan, many thanks for the signal report. Many thanks for the location pop over. And nice to work you this afternoon, Stefan. Stefan, many thanks for the call. There are a lot of stations calling, so we're going to try work some more. But in the meantime, all the best from this side in Manchester. Stay well, stay safe, Stefan, and hopefully we'll catch you further down the log. LZ4 Sierra Charlie, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. All the best from Manchester, Stefan. Roger. Thank you very much for the 73, Stefan QRZ, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Calling CQ on 10 and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, calling and listening. Oh, again, too many calling. We're listening one more time. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, listening. Kilo Echo 8, make the call. Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Uniform Golf, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you. Looks like Alan. Maybe a little bit of QRM from a station that's just fired up a few KCs away from us, but I think we got it right, Alan. You're about a 5.56 at the moment without the QRM from a couple of KCs back, but other than that, it's there. And yeah, probably around 7 miles away from Manchester United football ground, but closer to Manchester City's football ground, Alan. Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Uniform Golf, Mike 0 CSN.
Roger. Yeah, you are 5 into Michigan. Yeah, I root for Manchester City, but look out for Arsenal.
Well, I'm negative on both of them. Well, actually, no, I'll tell a lie. Manchester City is my second team, but by and large, I'm a Newcastle United fan, Alan. So I'm well away from Manchester United, and I'm all right on Manchester City. Manchester United definitely not, but Newcastle United, Alan, that's the main team. Over. Kilo Echo 8, Sierra Uniform Golf, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Alan, many thanks for the call. Enjoy the day. Stay well, stay safe. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ 10. And also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling and listening. Well, we need a bigger signal because we've got somebody causing heaps of QRM. Maybe a KC away. It's just crazy. But QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, listening. Alpha in the call again. Again, Alpha in the call. Make your call. Nothing heard. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10. CQ David X-Ray, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling and listening. Lima Tango X-Ray again. Lima Tango 9. Got a minute, what's going on here? Kilo Tango 9, I think, was it? Or Kilo Delta 9, sorry. Lima Tango X-Ray, is that correct, over? Kilo Delta 9, Lima Tango X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Looks like Gregory. Many thanks for the call, Gregory. You're only a little bit low on the signal, Gregory, about a 5.354 into Manchester this afternoon. And there's a little bit of QRM, a couple of KCs away from us, Gregory. So apologies for the problem with the signal, but let's add a QRM. Name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry, November, in the city of Manchester. And as I say, about a 5.4 at the moment into Manchester. KD9 LTX, Mike 0 CSN. 73's Gregory. Many thanks for the call and all the best for the rest of the day. And hopefully we'll catch you some more further down the log. Cheers from Manchester, Gregory, and QRZ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10 and streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling and listening. Uniform Zulu Yankee make the call. Zulu Yankee make the call. Uniform Zulu Yankee, very nice, great signal here. You're 5 and 9, 59 into Springfield, Massachusetts. Over. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Bravo Zulu. Is that the call, over? Uniform Zulu Yankee, Uniform Zulu Yankee, over. Kilo Bravo 2, Uniform Zulu Yankee, Mike 0 CSN. Sorry about that, Brian. A lot of QRM around and little bit difficult at times, but anyway, by the by, KB2 UZY, Mike 0 CSM, very good morning to you. You're around a 5.757 into Manchester this afternoon. And when did we last work? A couple of days ago, it looks like, Brian. 10th, 7th. So not that far away. But anyway, nice to get you again. And as I said, we're also live on YouTube this time, so double whammy, my ugly mug live on the old interweb, Brian. KB2 UZY, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Roger, thanks a lot there, John. I do appreciate it. A lot of QRM coming around. But you're 5 and 9 plus 5, 5, 9 plus 5 here into Springfield, Massachusetts, John. Yes, I see we worked on 10 meters before. And it'll be nice to hear the YouTube video myself. I would like to look at it myself. Working here with the Kenwood TS990, Sierra, 200 watts here, John. My antennas are high gain TH11DX.
4 active elements here on 10-meter portion, about 15 meters. WX here at this moment, very overcasting skies this morning. We're just about 9:35 a.m. local time with about 11 degrees centigrade, 11 degrees Celsius. Back to you, John. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra, November, from KB2UZY. Over.
KB2UZY, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Brian, fine business. Many thanks for the report and also the weather your side. Brian, this side, warm and sunny. Nice clear skies-ish, but warm and sunny. Nice, pleasant day, Brian. So always good when it's like this in Manchester because, as you know, it always rains. Brian, listen, if you want to look on the video, it's on YouTube under my call sign. I'm 0 CSM, Mr. Ham Radio Deals. And if you don't want to watch all of it, you're currently at around 40 minutes in on the video. That is where you're going to be. So if you find the video live on 10 meters, look around 40 minutes in and you're there. Saves you trolling through the video, Brian. Brian, listen, many stations calling, so we're not going to hold it. Many thanks for the call this afternoon. And we'll do it again some more, I'm sure. Until then, all the best from Manchester, Brian. Stay well, stay healthy. KB2UZY, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers for now, Brian. Cheers, Brian. 73 is the November 1 QRP, mate, the call. November 1 NOL, November Oscar Lima, Mike 0 CSN. Very good morning to you, Stuart. Name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November in the city of Manchester. And also live on YouTube today. You're currently 58, 5 and 8 on the QRP, Stuart, over. Yeah, okay, Sam. Sorry about that, says Stuart on QRZ, but we'll go with Sam. The logbook's not saying anything, Sam, so probably not. We might have worked before I started logging on QRZ, who knows? But I'm keeping up with technology, Sam. It's hard work using the computer as it is, but we get by. Sam, listen, many thanks for the call this afternoon on the QRP. Pleasure to work you. Nice to hear you. And the 2 watts is doing a fine job for you. Even with the QRM, you're still getting through, Sam, so happy days. Sam, listen, I'm not going to hold it with you. Many stations around and calling, so as I said, we are live on YouTube as well, so we're going to try and work as many as we can. So we'll catch you some more further down the log. Until then, Sam, all the very best from this side in Manchester, and we'll do it again soon. November 1, November Oscar Lima QRP, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Sam. At QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. CQ David X-Ray. And also live on YouTube. This is Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling and listening. Kilo Mike 4. Oscar Delta Sierra, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November, in the city of Manchester. And you're currently around 5 and 8, 58 into Manchester this afternoon. It looks like George. Kilo Mike 4, ODS, Mike 0, CSN. KM4 ODS. Hi, George. Trust you well. Thanks for watching the video. Hope the sound's okay. Hope the video's okay. And pleasure to work you this afternoon from over here in Manchester. George, many thanks. Until the next time, 73s. And we'll do it again some more. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Delta Sierra. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Cheers from Manchester, George. Cheers, George. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ 10 meters. CQ 10, CQ David X-Ray, beaming west, stateside, and live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ and listening. America, November United, you were the biggest. Let's hear it. Give us the full call, please.
The full call is November 4, America, November United. 104ASU.
November 4, Alpha, November United, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Okay, Bob, very good morning to you. Many thanks for the call. The name is John this side, Japan Ocean, Henry, November. And on that one, you were 59.59 into Manchester this afternoon. Pleasure to work you, Bob, for the first time on 10 meters and also live on YouTube with the video, Bob. November 4, Alpha, November United, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November.
All right, thank you very much for taking the call. Name here is Bob, and phonetically it's a bunch of bulls. We're in North Carolina, about couple of miles from the radio operator you just talked to. So there must be a channel here between this part of North Carolina where you're in. So Bill says to talk to you. You're 65959 pressure here. Over.
November 4, Alpha November uniform, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Bob, many thanks for the 59. And 10 meters is starting to wake up a little bit now, Bob. We're starting to get some good signals in from states. So, Bob, we're going to work as many as we can. Always like working across the pond, and it's nice to see what pops up as well in between time. But as I said, we're also live on YouTube as well. We've got the video streaming. So, there's video footage on YouTube also if you get bored. Bob, many thanks for the call, and hopefully we'll do it again some more. I'm going to work some more stations while we can. So all the best from Manchester, Bob. You stay well, stay safe, enjoy the radio. Until the next time. November 4, Alpha November uniform. This is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Cheers from Manchester, Bob.
Thank you very much, sir, for taking the call again. And hey, we appreciate you here being on the air, so we'll have make the good contact. Take care and have a good one, and good luck there on the DX73 from Mtrs.
Cheers, Bob. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10. CQ10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Live on YouTube also, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling and listening. Whiskey 3, Bravo, Juliet, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Very good morning to you. Looks like John. 59 out of the pile-up, John, big and strong. Whiskey 3, BJ, Mike 0, CSN in Manchester.
Roger on that. The name here is also John. You're 5 and 9 plus 10. 5 and 9 plus 10, John, in the state of Maryland. Beautiful segment. I love your radio. You got one just like you sitting there.
A Whiskey 3, BJ, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, John, fine business. Yeah, well, the 890 is a special radio, John, and we like using it. Does the job. We've got the PR40 Heil on it, and powers at about 400 watts at the minute, John, with the expert amplifier. And the antenna's a Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo mini beam up at about 40 feet currently, John. So that's the situation from this side in Manchester, John. Warm, sunny day. And pleasant day to be on the radio. John, many thanks for the call. There's a lot of stations calling. We are broadcasting live on YouTube also, and I think that's what's attracting everybody. So we're going to work as many as we can till the voice gives in, and enjoying it immensely, John. John, all the best from Manchester. 73s, take care, and enjoy the rest of the day. A Whiskey 3, BJ, Mike 0, CSN.
Okay, John. You enjoy the DX, and take care, and God bless you and your family.
73's John QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. And also live streaming on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Kilo Delta 4, Zulu Lima Yankee, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you, Jerry. Name's John this side. And you're currently 5 and 8:58 into Manchester this afternoon. KD4 ZLY, Mike 0, CSN.
Okay, QSL there, John. QSL there, John. Thank you for the contact. 5757 here in the southeast corner of the United States. Thank you very much for the contact there, my friend QSL.
KD4 ZLY, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Jerry, fine business. Many thanks for popping in this afternoon and working the station. As I said, we're also live streaming on YouTube, so you're also on the video as well, Jerry. And pleasure to work you today. Jerry, many thanks. Won't hold it. A lot of stations calling, so we're going to try and get as many as we can. Until the next time, all the best from this side in Manchester. KD4 ZLY, Mike 0, CSN. Cheers for now, Jerry.
Thank you very much. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. This is Kilo Delta 4, Zulu Lima Yankee on the file. Thank you.
73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10 and live streaming YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Victor Sierra make the call.
Yeah, very good afternoon, John. The call is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra. Over.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra. Sorry about the delay, Robert. Wrong finger on the keyboard. VA3 VS, Mike 0, CSN. And pleasure to work you this afternoon into Manchester, Robert. The name's correct, John. And you were 58 on the meter at the glance. No problems at all with you. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Yep, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra returning. Very good, John. You're 5'9" plus 10 dB into Windsor, Ontario. About 250 miles west from Toronto. Thanks for picking up the call, John. And just one quick question. Red or blue? Over.
Oh, Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra, Mike 0, CSN. Negative on both, Robert. Negative on both. I'm a Geordie. Toon Army. All the families from up in the northeast, South Shields, Long Bent and Exham and all that way. I've got black and white blood running through the veins, Robert, over.
I just thought, Manchester had to be United or a City, but very good on the Magpies. Okay, John, 73, and nice to put you in the log today. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra. All the best, John, 73.
VA3 VS, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Robert, many thanks for the call. Enjoy the rest of the day. Stay safe, stay well. All the best from Manchester. And QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. And also live streaming YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10 and listening. Kilo Delta 5 made the call. Eddie 5 DDY, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, looks like Toxie on the QRZ. I'm not too sure. Many thanks for the call this afternoon into Manchester. Signal's about a 5 and 4:54. KD5 Delta Yankee, Mike 0 CSN. KD5 DDY, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, many thanks for the call. Enjoy the rest of the day. Pleasure to work you. Until the next time, Toxie 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10 and live streaming YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey. Is that call correct?
Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey.
Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey. Mike 0 CSM. Many thanks for the call. You're about at 5:55 into Manchester this afternoon, but I'm slightly beaming off as well, so that's probably going to account for it. Name's John, and as I say, you're about at 5:55 currently. Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey. Mike 0 CSN.
Mike 0 Charlie Sugar November. This is Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey. 59 plus this, it's about for you. 59 plus this. My name Adi. This is Russia region Moscow. Russia region Moscow. Yourself?
QSL Air and 3DGW, Mike 0 CSM. Many thanks for the report from Moscow. And a pleasure to work you this afternoon on 10 meters. Many thanks. Not going to hold it because quite a few stations calling. So we're going to try and work as many as we can. Until the next time, 73s. And enjoy the rest of the day. Stay well, stay safe. Radio November 3 DGW. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Many thanks. 73s from Manchester.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. This is Radio November 3 Delta Golf Whiskey. Thank you very much for contact. Thank you very much. My name Adi. Alpha Lima Italy. Alpha Lima Italy. Yourself?
QSL, Ali, many thanks for the call and look forward to doing it again soon. 73s, the QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray, and also streaming live YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ 10 meters, streaming live on YouTube also, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, listening. A Delta Victor, make the call.
November Victor. John, my call is Whiskey Bravo 8 Delta Victor. John, you're 5'9", and Brighton, Michigan, that is. My name is Randy. Over.
A Whiskey Bravo 8 Delta Victor, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Randy, many thanks for the call this afternoon, this morning, your side. And you're 59 also, 5'9" into Manchester this afternoon. And pleasure to work you. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well, Randy, under the call sign on YouTube. So pleasure to work you this afternoon from Manchester. A Whiskey Bravo 8, Delta Victor, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Yeah, very good, John M0 CSN, WB8DDV. Nice to meet you, John, for the first time. And, I see you on QRZ.com. Yeah, I'll check that out. Have a great day and have fun. The band is wide open here stateside, John. I've got a flex radio here and running a kilowatt to a hex beam. And the fan adapter is cranking from end to end. Catch you later, M0 CSN. WB8DDV.
Whiskey Bravo 8 DDV, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Randy. Well, Randy, it's doing a fine job for you. It's sounding fine. See the pictures on the hex on the QRZ. It's all doing a great job, Randy. Randy, many thanks. We'll do it some more, I'm sure. Until the next time you're in the log and you're on the video. Cheers for now. Whiskey Bravo 8 DDV, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Randy. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, CQ 10, and also streaming live YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on listening. Kilo Radio 4, mate, the call. Yeah, we didn't get the call. Kilo Yankee 4, was it? Kilo Radio 4? I got it that time. Kilo India 4, Sierra, Yankee Sierra. Looks like Edward on QRZ. You're about a 5.55 into Manchester this afternoon. KI4 SYS, Mike 0 CSN.
Give you a shout. I know others trying to get to you. You have a good day over in Manchester, England. I'm in a little town of Guilford, Virginia. So I'll be clear with Hot Zero, China Sierra, November, Big Kilo India 4, Sierra, Yankee Sierra.
KI4 SYS, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Edward, many thanks. Pleasure to work the station this afternoon and get you in the log. It's always a joy to work across the pond. Until the next time, stay well, stay safe. KI4 SYS, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester, Edward. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, CQ10. CQ David X-Ray. Also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10 and listening. Bravo X-Ray met the call. Bravo X-Ray. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Bravo X-Ray. Looks like Larry. A little bit low on the signal, Larry. Few calling as well. So not too great towards Canada, but we heard you. So you're going to go in the log. You're about a 5-4, 54 at the moment, Larry, into Manchester. And the name is John. Victor Alpha 3, Lima Bravo X-Ray, Mike 0 CSN.
Ontario, Canada.
Okay, Larry, many thanks for the 57 into Ontario, and you're in the log, Larry. As I said, we're also streaming live on YouTube, so you're also on the video as well. Larry, many thanks. Enjoy the rest of the day on the radio. Stay well, stay safe. Until the next time, VA3 LBX, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester. 7-3's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. CQ10, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10 and streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN listening.
Kilo Bravo 5, Uniform Tango Sierra.
Kilo Bravo 5, Tango Sierra. Mike 0 CSN looks like Matt on QRZ. Quite a good signal there. Matt 59 on the peak and stronger than the rest. So we'll take that one. Name's John, Japan Ocean Emery November in Manchester. And we're also live on YouTube, Matt. KB5 UTS, Mike 0 CSN.
Yeah, Roger, John. About 5'8", 5'8" on you into Texas. Good loud audio. Sounding good over here in Texas, John.
KB5 UTS, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Matt, cheers for that one. Cheers for Texas. You're in the log and a pleasure to work you this afternoon. Matt, we're not going to hold it because there was quite a few calling and we're just trying to pick them out as we go along. But you're on the video, you're on YouTube, you're in the log. Cheers for that one, Matt. 73s. Enjoy the day. Stay safe, stay well. KB5 UTS, Mike 0 CSN. Cheers from Manchester.
Yeah, Roger, I appreciate the contact. 73 to you, sir. I'll try to pull up the video here on the internet. MOCSN KB5 UTS 73, John.
73s, Matt. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10, CQ10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Whiskey 8, Uniform Tango Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Art, very good afternoon, morning to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Emery November, and you were a good 59. No problems at all with your signal. A Whiskey 8, Uniform Tango Charlie, Mike 0 CSN.
Yeah, Roger. Well, good afternoon, John. You know the name is Art here. Great signal on my side, 5-9 all the way. Beautiful audio with it, my friend. Thanks for picking us up. Enjoy the day, and hopefully we can do it again real soon. Mike 0 Charlie, Sierra November. Whiskey 80 uniform Tango Charlie, over.
Many thanks, Art. Pleasure to work you this afternoon, and hopefully we'll do it again some more. You're in the log, you're on the video. Many thanks. Cheers from Manchester, Art. 73's QRZ. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10. CQ10. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November calling CQ10, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0 CSN listening. America 8, mate, the call.
America 8, Whiskey Quebec, Alpha 8, Whiskey Quebec. The name here is Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, in your 5-9 into Ohio. We are QFP, over.
Alpha 8, Whiskey Queen, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Paul, many thanks for the call from the QRP, and pleasure to work you this afternoon. You're around a 5 and 8 on that call, Paul, so you weren't doing too bad for the QRP, and obviously heard you through the pile. So many thanks, Paul, for that one. Alpha 8, Whiskey Queen, Mike 0 CSN.
Okay, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, Alpha 8, Whiskey Quebec returning. 5 minutes, John. Run the 4 on the news routine and an ICOM 705. 7-3, take care and good luck to you. Alpha 8, Whiskey Quebec. Thank you.
Cheers, Paul. 73s, you stay well, stay safe, and enjoy the 705, the cracking radio. I've got one myself. 73s, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, CQ10. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0 CSN listening. Whiskey Baker 8 Tango Delta question mark, mate, the call.
Whiskey Baker 8 Tango Delta Golf, WB 8 Tango Delta Golf, over.
Whiskey Bravo 8 Tango Delta Golf, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Okay, it looks like Rex. Many thanks for the call. You have 59 on a peak there. 59 into Manchester, and the name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And you're also live streamed on YouTube. Whiskey Bravo 8 Tango Delta Golf, Mike 0 CSN.
Yeah, Mike 0 CSN, WB8 Tango Delta Golf. We'll find there, John, and thanks for the contact and the call there. Yeah, you're also 5 and 9 over here in Dayton, Ohio. And yeah, got you on YouTube. So it's my first time I work somebody and get to watch them on YouTube there. So real fine. But nice setup, nice station there, and appreciate the contact. Nice conditions there. Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November, WB8 Tango Delta Golf.
Oh, Whiskey Bravo 8 Tango Delta Golf, Mike 0 CSN, and just rearranging the cameras, Rex. Everything's close proximity at the moment with the microphones and one thing and another, so there's not a lot of room about, and you've only got to move the hand the wrong way and bang, everything goes out of sync. So just checked it back, it's okay. Rex, many thanks for the call. Enjoy the rest of the day, and hopefully we'll do it again some more further down. Whiskey Bravo 8 Tango Delta Golf, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Rex.
7-3, John. Thanks for the contact. WB8 Tango Delta Golf. Have a good one.
You're welcome. 73's QRZ, Mike 0 CSN, calling CQ on 10, CQ10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0 CSN, calling and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0 CSN listening.
November
November
Foxtrot 9 Zulu.
Foxtrot 9 Zulu, Mike 0 CSN. Very good morning to you, Amir. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November, in the city of Manchester, and you looked around 5.750, 7.58 on that call. NF9Z, Mike 0 CSN.
Roger, John. Good morning to you. Good afternoon. I got a good signal. You are picking up to 5 and 8 near Chicago. 58 near Chicago. Name is Mary. You got that okay. and glad to watch you for the first time. And yeah, we're trying to see on your YouTube channel. So great work, good sailing, good navigation, and keep up the good work. And have a good rest of the afternoon, and have fun most importantly. There, John. Reminds you of Charlie Sugar November Fox 9 Zulu.
November Fox 9 Zulu. Hi, I'm here. Trust you well. Many thanks for watching the YouTube videos and on the live stream there. As I say, you're 1 hour 10 minutes in if you want to backtrack it on. So there you go. Amir, many thanks and a pleasure to work with you this afternoon. Hopefully we'll do it again some more further down the log. Until then, 73s NF9Z, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling and listening. Also streaming live on YouTube. Kilo India make the call. Negative. Only Kilo India. Only the station with Kilo India in the call, mate. You call? Kilo Juliet 4, Bravo Kilo India. Very good afternoon. Very good morning to you. Looks like Jack. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November. And you're currently around 57 into Manchester this afternoon, Jack. Pilot strong, but you're in. KJ4 BKI, Mike 0 CSN. KJ4 BKI, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Jack, many thanks for the call. A little bit of QRM from a couple of KCs back, but we heard you. Jack, you're in the log, and pleasure to work you today. Many thanks. 73s from Manchester, Jack. I'm sure we'll do it again some more further down the log. Until then, take care. KJ4 BKI, Mike 0 CSN. 73s, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ. Calling CQ on 10 and also live streaming YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November listening. Kilo November Oscar make the call. Whiskey 8, Kilo November Oscar. I think that's the call. Whiskey 8, Kilo November Oscar. Looks like Joseph. You're around a 5-4 at the moment, 54 into Manchester. Whiskey 8, Kilo November Oscar. Mike 0 CSN. Yeah, okay, Joe. Many thanks for the 1010. Well, we don't do 1010 as a rule, Joe. I couldn't even tell you my number offhand, so apologies for that one, Joe. Joe, if you could just give us a signal report. I didn't get the signal report from your side. As I say, you're 54-55 at the moment into Manchester, Joe, over.
You are the same into Ohio, the same. Thank you, John.
Joe, many thanks. You're in the log. Pleasure to work with you this afternoon, and hopefully we'll do it again some more. Take care. Cheers from Manchester, Joe. Whiskey 8K&O, Mike 0 CSN. 73s. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November calling CQ on 10. CQ 10. Mike 0 CSN calling CQ 10 and also live on YouTube. Listening. November 3, Oscar Radio Alpha. I'm not too sure. Is that correct?
November 3, Alpha Radio Alpha.
Got it that time. N3ARA. Michael, very good afternoon, morning to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and you're around a 5-6, 56 at the minute into Manchester. with a bit of a pile up and some QRM in between. November 3, Alpha Radio Alpha, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. The name's John, over. November 3, Alpha Radio Alpha, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Mike, many thanks for the 59. And so just a little bit down on me at the moment, 55 on that last over, Mike. So band's a little bit wishy-washy at the minute. It's it picked its toes up and it seems to drop off again. So, but Mike, you're in the log. Many thanks, and you're also live on YouTube as well if you get on there. Mike, 73's from this side over in Manchester. Until the next time, November 3, Alpha Radio Alpha, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Cheers from Manchester, Mike. Cheers, Mike. 73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10 and listening. Whiskey 9, Mike Radio Bravo, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Very good morning to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and you're currently 59, 5 and 9 into Manchester. Looks like Michael or Mike, whichever one it is, I'm not too sure. Whiskey 9, Mike Radio Bravo, Mike 0, CSN. Whiskey 9, Mike Radio Bravo, Mike 0, CSN. You still got to contact Mike? Yeah, okay, Mike, no problems with you. As I say, you're at a 59 on that over, so a little bit of QRM, Mike, but 59-ish without the QRM over.
Okay, well, thank you, sir. Good luck. You sound like you're making a lot of contact. I'm over this morning, so it's a pleasure to talk to you. I should say this afternoon, your time. Have a good one. Cheers, 73. This is Whiskey 9, Mike Radio Bravo.
Cheers, Mike. 73s. Enjoy the day, and thanks for watching the YouTube video, and thanks for working the station. Until the next time, Whiskey 9, Mike Radio Bravo, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Mike. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN listening. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, CSN calling CQ10, and also live streaming YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November calling CQ10 and listening. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November calling CQ10, and also streaming live on YouTube, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November calling CQ10 and listening.
Hello, do you copy? Charlie, Sierra 9, Alpha, Bravo, Sierra.
Charlie, Sierra 9, Alpha, Bravo, Sierra. Very good afternoon to you. Name's John, Japan Ocean Henry November in the city of Manchester, and currently into Manchester. You were 58, 5 and 8. Charlie, Sierra 9, Alpha, Bravo, Sierra. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra November.
Okay, my friend, good afternoon. Nice to copy you. Mike 0 did not understand the rest. You're reaching here 5 by 8, 5 by 9, but some noise on the band, so it's quite difficult to understand for the first time you call. I just copied Mike 0. Can you repeat again your call, please?
Okay, Rui, the call is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Charlie, Sierra, November. QSL.
Copy. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Hello, John from Manchester. Good afternoon. Nice to copy you. You are my third contact today on 10 meters. The band is superb, but some noise on the band. At the moment, using a vertical antenna, 5 of waves, and the radius ICOM 7300. Okay, John, back to you.
Charlie Sierra 9 Alpha Bravo Sierra, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, fine business, Rubes, and many thanks for the third contact. I've had a few more. But you're also live on YouTube as well. Currently, we are also streaming live video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel under the call sign. So you're also live on YouTube as well as on 10 meters. Many thanks for the call this afternoon. Many thanks for the contact. You were in the log, and hopefully we'll do it again some more further down. Until the next time, best 73s from this side in Manchester, and we'll do it again soon, I'm sure. Charlie Sierra 9 Alpha Bravo Sierra. This is Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester.
Okay, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. I'm in your channel, but where is the video? Over.
Yeah, it's a live streaming video on my YouTube channel. Live stream video, over.
Yeah, but okay, I'm in your channel, but I cannot find where is the live video. Okay, but not a problem. I will send you a suggestion. I also are a YouTuber. I also have a channel, so I will send you my like 73.
73s, it is there. It's live on the YouTube channel. It should be there in front when you log on, but I'm sure you'll find it. Well, many thanks for the contact, and hopefully we'll do it again some more, and look forward to doing so. Charlie Sierra 9 Alpha Bravo Sierra, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Many thanks. Cheers from Manchester. Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey India, I think was that one. We'll just check KD4 WWI. Is that correct, over?
That is correct. Kilo Delta 4 Whiskey India, and you're 5-7 in the state of Virginia this morning, Victor Alpha.
Okay, Earl, many thanks for the 57. You're also 57 into Manchester this afternoon. The name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November, and we're also streaming live on YouTube as well, Earl. So many thanks for the call this afternoon into Manchester. Pleasant sunny day it's been for most of it. Just coming up to 3:20 local time this side, and having a lot of fun on 10 meters though, with the 10 meters live YouTube broadcast as well. So there we go. That's the situation this side. KD4 WWI Mike 0 CSN.
We appreciate that. Well, we've got a little chilly morning this morning after rain yesterday, so we're looking forward to a pretty day. It's about 43 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're looking at fall, and the leaves are starting to change on the trees.
Yeah, we're kind of getting the same sort of thing this side, Earl. It's the temperatures are sort of up and down. It's quite warm today, to be fair. It's about 18 degrees, but it is starting to get cooler. And the trees are starting to go a bit less green. The leaves are dropping off, and we're rapidly heading into the fall. And, well, it's going to soon be snowing, I would have thought. But, hey, it's the way it is. It'll soon be summer again, Earl, and we'll soon be sunbathing once more. Earl, many thanks for the call this afternoon. We're going to try and work a few more. Well, so we're live on YouTube. We've got the stream going, and we've got a bit of a pile up. We're going to get it while we can. So all the best from this side, Earl, and hopefully we'll do it again some more soon. Until then, you stay safe, stay well, and we'll do it all again. KD4 WWI, Mike 0 Charlie Sierra November. Cheers for now, Earl. Cheers, L73's QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10, CQ10, CQ David X-Ray, Mike 0, CSN, calling CQ, and also streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN, listening. CQ10, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. Streaming live on YouTube also. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. think there's a Kilo Papa 9. I'm not too sure. Kilo Papa 9, mate, the call. Negative 2 week, very low signals at the minute. The band seems to have just gone toast. It's dropped off. We'll try one more to see where we go, and then if not, we're going to have a break. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10. And you're right, Mick Mac, bling. Everybody loves a bit of bling. You got to have a bit of bling in your shack and liven it up. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10 and listening. There was a Delta Victor Tango. It was very, very low, but we heard Delta Victor Tango go. November 1, Delta Victor Tango, Mike 0, CSN. Okay, Willie, fine business. Well, your signal's around a 5254, Willie. A little bit of noise on the band, and it seems to be dying away, Willie. So I'm going to hazard the guess I'm not too great your side as well. But we've got you there, and you're in the log, Willie. November 1, Delta Victor Tango, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
We seem to kind of run, like I said, about 80 watts on this end here. So 73, and we're going to step out. It's clear.
November 1 DVT, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Willie, thanks for the 58. And you climbed up a little bit there to 5556. So, Willie, you're in the log. Pleasure to work you. Hopefully do it again some more soon, further down the log. Until then, 73s, N1 DVT, Mike 0 CSN, 73s. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10, Mike 0, CSN, calling CQ, and also live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, listening. Kilo Foxtrot 0, mate, the call. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Mike Sierra Delta, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Bill, many thanks for the call. You're about a 5454 into Manchester this afternoon, and the name is John, Japan Ocean Henry November. Kilo Fox 4, Mike Sierra Delta, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Okay, Bill, many thanks for the 56. I think you said you were mobile. Was that correct? You're mobile? KF0 MSD, Mike 0 CSM. Many thanks for that, Bill, from the mobile. That accounts for it. But signal's not too over strong, but from the mobile, it's probably what I'd expect anyway. So, Bill, you're in the log and the station's worked. Always good, happy days. And you're also live on the YouTube stream as well. Bill, many thanks for the call. We're going to try and work a few more. So all the best. Enjoy the day. Stay safe in the mobile. Kilo Fox 0, Mike Sierra Delta, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Bill. Cheers, Bill. 73s, QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ10, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ10, and live streaming YouTube also. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ and listening.
Kilo 8, Romeo Sierra Charlie.
Kilo 8, Romeo Sierra Charlie, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Very good morning to you, Rick. Name's John this side, Japan Ocean Henry November, and looking at the meter there, you're about a 58.58 into Manchester this afternoon. Kilo 8, Radio Sierra Charlie, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Kilo 8, Romeo Sierra Charlie. Good afternoon, John. You're 5'9" plus, came to the state of Michigan. Beautiful audio here on 10 meters this morning here in Michigan. Back to you.
KARSC, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Rick, many thanks for the signal report there over in Michigan. Just quickly, the conditions this side, the transceivers, the Kenwood 890. As my a local friend over here, all the ladies love a Kenwood apparently. Well, they sound pretty good. The microphone's the PR40 by Heil. Powers are up at about 400 watts at the minute, Rick, with the expert amplifier. With the Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo beam up at about 40 feet currently. That's the situation from the shack in Manchester. And as I said, we're also streaming live on YouTube as well, Rick. So live video on YouTube currently. Kilo 8, Radio Sierra Charlie, Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November.
Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, Kilo 8, Romeo Sierra John. Charlie with John. Excellent setup. I'm only running 100 watts this morning. Our rig is an ICOM 7610, and the antenna is a modified vertical antenna that's about 40 feet above the ground. So, but great signal in here, 5'9" plus, that's you.
Kilo 8, Radio Sierra Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Rick, fine business. A fine on the situation your side. Band's in pretty good shape for the most part. And seems States is coming across pretty good as well. A few dips, but nothing major. Rick, many thanks for the cue. So we're going to try and work a few more and see where we can get, where we can go. There's a few states that we're looking for over the pond. So, but we're not shooting for him. We're just seeing what pops up and just taking it as it comes, Rick. That's the joys of working radio. Rick, many thanks for the chat, the cue. So you're in the log. Pleasure to work you. Sure, we'll do it again. Until then, 73. Stay safe. Stay well from Manchester. Kilo 8, Radio Sierra Charlie. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Cheers from Manchester, Rick.
M0, CSN, Kilo 8, Sierra Charlie 73, and good year.
Cheers, Rick. 73's QRZ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November. Calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10. CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie Sierra November, calling CQ on 10 and streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, CSN listening. Oscar Charlie, make the call.
Yeah, today, sir. Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Charlie. My name is Mike. I'm located in northwest North Dakota.
Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Mike, many thanks for the call. And North Dakota just happens to be one of the states I'm looking for. So many thanks for that one, Mike. Pleasure to work with you this afternoon, this morning, your side. You're 59 into Manchester, and the name is John over.
There's not a lot of us out here, don't we?
KM4, Oscar Charlie, Mike 0 CSM. Mike, we were only having just a conversation last night with a good friend of mine, Mike 0 November Sierra India. He said the same. Wyoming and North Dakota very, very difficult to get hold of. And so kind of like just go fishing and see what comes. So that's what we've done this afternoon. We set up on 10 meters. We're streaming live on YouTube as well, Michael. So there's a video on YouTube going live. But we were just hanging it out and seeing what comes in. And happy days. There you go. You're in the log, Mike. And, well, life seems pretty good at the minute. KM4, Oscar Charlie, Mike 0, CSN.
Into a 5/8 wave vertical about 50 feet here on the prairie in North Dakota, and it seems to be working well.
Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Charlie, Mike 0 CSN. Yeah, there's no problems with you, Mike. Your signal's there and audio sounds good. No problems at all. This time, Mike, we're using a Kenwood TS890, powers at 400 watts. That's going into a Cushcraft Mike Alpha 5 Bravo mini beam. The microphone's a Heil PR40, so that's the situation from what has been a very sunny Manchester today. Pretty decent day, Mike. Warm, no rain, bit of cloud, but other than that, pleasant and warm. So a nice day to have off work and play a bit of radio and catch one of the states that I want as well. So, Mike, always good in the world. Many thanks for the call, the Q. So you're in the log, and hopefully we'll do it again some more. You're also on the video live on YouTube. Mike, 73's from Manchester. Until the next time, KM4, Oscar Charlie, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Cheers from this side, Mike.
Mike, Charlie, I missed your call, but I'll get it on the stream there. Thank you so much. I had a little bit of interference just as you gave your call. Hey, I'm glad to get on your boot there for you. Nice to get on your log, and I hope to be able to help a few other folks complete North Dakota. And I'll be listening out around the band. 10 meter is wide open here today, and I am really enjoying it. Thanks a lot, and good luck out there. 73 from Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Charlie Mike here in Northwest North Dakota.
KM4 OOC, Mike 0 CSN. Okay, Mike, many thanks. And the call for you, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November is the call, Mike. Many thanks, Mike. You're in the log, and a pleasure. Hope to do it again soon, but it probably will be a while. You boys in North Dakota, you're a bit of a rare breed to get hold of. Take care, Mike. Stay safe, stay well. Catch you soon. 73s. QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. Streaming live on YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ 10 on listening. CQ10, 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 CQ David X-Ray. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10 on listening. I'll call one more time, and then we're going to get in a break, a cup of coffee and a bit of a breather, so we'll see what goes. But QRZ, Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ on 10. Also live streaming YouTube. Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November, calling CQ10 on listening. Negative. This is Mike 0, Charlie, Sierra, November. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and thanks for the QSOs. We're shutting down, and we'll be back in a short while after some light refreshments and a cake, because we love cake. Happy days. Chasing out 73s, Mike 0, CSN, clear.